This is a tutorial on the final touches, such as the Tesseract, for the Loki costume. These are the materials that you will need, and they can all be found on Amazon. For health and safety, be aware of sharp objects and don't consume the batteries as they are highly toxic. First, start off by taking the blue folder and measuring to make sure it's more than 30 centimeters wide. You need to create 3 10cm squares along the bottom part of the folder, making sure that you include the bottom folded crease within your measurements. Don't cut along this bottom crease, as this is what forms your sharp edges of your cube for the Tesseract. Go along and carefully cut along the lines you've drawn. Cut the squares out, but do not cut the bottom folded crease. When you open all the pieces, you can see that you have 3 pieces that each fold like a card and all together form as a cube. Take one of your LED lights and place it on where the bottom square face will be and mark out a square that is slightly larger than one LED light. Cut 3 sides of that internal square so that it's like a flap, meaning you can open it and access the batteries of the LED lights even after you've sealed the Tesseract. Take 2 pieces and stick them together using sellotape. Start to form your cube. Once you have this shape, you can line up the last piece to make sure that it will form a cube. But don't stick this on yet, until you have done the internal decoration. Take 3 of your LED lights from the packet and remove the piece of paper in between the spring and the battery, which then activates the light. I used 3 lights to make sure the Tesseract was bright enough. Take a small piece of tape and double it over, creating a sticky loop, and then place this on the surface of the LED light. Because these lights are LED, we don't need to worry about them being a fire hazard. Do not use anything but an LED light for this exact reason. Repeat this on all of the other lights. Then use a blue or purple cellophane wrapper, I used a Quality Street wrapper, and then stick it on top of the light bulbs, and then sellotape the sides, securing everything in place. This is me demonstrating that the light bulbs can go through the flap despite only drawing around 1. You do it this way round, otherwise the flap would constantly open due to the weight of the lights, making it easy to fall through. Double over a piece of tape again and stick it on top of the flap, then place the light bulbs on top. You can then start to create the filling, which will ensure the light is evenly distributed throughout the cube and make it resemble the Tesseract more closely as it covers the lights. Start by fluffing up the cotton pads and place it inside, making sure you're pressing it into the corners lightly. This ensures everything is hidden. Keep repeating this process until the entire cube is full. This is now ready to add on the final part of the cube, enclosing it all together. Repeat the process from earlier of sticking the tape on the inside piece and folding the tape back whilst you stick it onto the other part of the cube. Make sure you have tape on all of the edges, and again you can trim off any excess tape. Start to stick it down and make sure the edges are lined up accurately as possible. This can be extremely fiddly, so just be patient. And this is your Tesseract complete. It photographs better in the dark. To complete this look, slick your hair back and you can add any cuts or marks on your face to personalise it more. This is how mine turns out in the end, and thank you for watching.